Are you looking for the best fitness trackers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best fitness trackers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Whoop 4.0. Membership. The biggest problem with any fitness wearable of any kind is how often they get in the way of working on your fitness. You can't wear the Ira ring while rock climbing, for example. That's why the cult fitness tracker company Whoop introduced a line of smart clothes. With a Whoop in your bra, you can track runs with your Garmin. Whoop is best suited for athletes who can independently interpret its somewhat arcane metrics. Daily strain measures only cardiovascular load, so a day where I walked 3 miles to and fro is supposedly a harder day than when I lifted weights for an hour. The Whoop 4.0 is also smaller than previous models, with a new battery, but I did experience charging issues with the new version. You have to keep the app running at all times lest it constantly warn you that it can't update right this second. Last year, the company debuted a new AI coach that I found considerably less than helpful. I know why I'm not getting enough sleep, but my work and kids aren't going away anytime soon. Finally, at $30, the monthly subscription is the most expensive one here, and the line of proprietary clothing does not have extended sizing. Even with all those caveats, it's the only wearable I've ever forgotten I'm wearing. Number 2, Casio G-Shock Move. A G-Shock is a classic watch for an outdoorsy person. These devices are known for being big, rugged, and unbreakable. To me, they're best known for being the watch that Keanu Reeves wears in Speed. So Casio released the G-Shock Move, which has the classic G-Shock looks and functionality coupled with Bluetooth connectivity and a brand new partnership with Polar. The company known for its granular fitness data collection recently released 25 of its algorithms for use with commercial partners, of which Casio is the first. The partnership needs a little ironing out. You connect to the Casio Watches app, and not, confusingly, the G-Shock Move app, and it's unattractive and hard to navigate. Plus Polar's biometrics can be difficult to interpret. It's also slower to connect to GPS than other trackers I've tried. Accuracy while recording my outdoor runs suffered as a result. I often just took off rather than standing around shivering in my shorts. However, it's still a G-Shock. The battery lasted 10 days. The display is clear and easy to read. The buttons are pleasantly clicky and easy to navigate, and it's much lighter and easy to wear than other G-Shocks I've tried. The data on sleep collection also goes into much deeper detail than any other tracker I've tried. If you've always wanted a smart fitness tracker but were wedded to your classic Casio, this is the one to try. Number 3, Apple Watch Ultra 2. Apple did not significantly upgrade its rugged outdoor watch, 8/10, Wired recommends, this year. The most significant news is that it now comes in a very attractive jet black finish, which goes very well with a brand new titanium Milanese band that's made specifically for the ultra and scuba diving. It does, however, still have everything that made it a great watch for people who like to go out on the weekends, including a faster chipset, 2nd gen ultra wideband chip, and compatibility with watchOS 11, which has a ton of new health algorithms including training load and the new Vitals app. Like the Series 10, it can also check your breathing disturbances at night to see if you have sleep apnea. Hardware-wise, it has a shockingly bright 3,000 nit screen that is theoretically useful for looking at your watch amid a bright, snow-reflective glare. I didn't notice a difference on a sunny day at the river between the 3,000 nits of my watch and the 2,000 nits of the iPhone 15, but maybe you will. Apple has mostly given up on the idea that you will ever be without your phone, and many of the Watch Ultra 2's most useful features are seen only in conjunction with your iPhone. For example, you can look at offline maps only when you are within Bluetooth range of your iPhone and have downloaded them beforehand. In watchOS 10, starting a cycling activity on your watch turns your phone into a de facto bike computer. A Watch Ultra 2 and iPhone combination doesn't work quite as well as a dedicated sports watch, but it works well enough. especially if you also want the full smartwatch functionality that an Apple Watch provides. It's also worth noting here that it now too does not have a blood oxygen sensor, like the Series 9 or Series 10 above. Number 4. Polar H10. Most fitness trackers have a built-in heart rate monitor, but if you're engaging in long sessions of intense aerobic activity, you'll get greater accuracy if you use a separate strap on your bicep or around your chest. Of the heart rate monitors that we tested, my colleague Michael saw likes Polar's the best. Polar replaced the typical loop and hook connector with a much more comfortable buckle connector, along with small silicone dots to make sure the monitor stays in place. Comfort and security means that the readings are much more accurate. Haha, no dropouts or under-reporting or over-reporting of data. It also has built-in memory and ANT plus connectivity, so you can connect to other equipment like bike trainers. You also don't have to replace the battery for up to a year. Number 5. Garmin Instinct 2 Solar. Out of all these watches, the one I chose to come with me on a 2-week beach adventure vacation was the Instinct 2 Solar 9/10. Wired recommends. It's one of Garmin's most popular backcountry watches and combines a somewhat chunky, technical aesthetic, and fun colors with backcountry capability. With the Instinct 2, you get access to Garmin's multiple satellite systems and navigational features, insane battery life, and the ability to track many sport-specific metrics without blowing money on extras like a big light-up screen. The main updates to the Instinct 2 are improved solar charging, a high-resolution display, and a petite 40mm case size. That smaller size fits on my wrist and under my jacket sleeve much more easily, and the high-resolution display is easy to read. The battery also lasted for a mind-blowing 21 days, with multiple tracked activities per day. It also comes in a ton of different colors and sports-specific styles. For example, the popular Surf Edition, there is also a tactical version, is compatible with the hugely popular surf forecasting company Surfline. You can see tide data and track your surfing. It also has the best colors. Alternative, can't decide between the Instinct and the Vive Move lines? Now you don't have to. The Instinct Crossover Solar, $450, combines the Instinct's rugged capabilities with Garmin's solar-powered watch face. It's a little less intuitive to operate than either the Instinct or Vive Move itself, but I do find the analog hands convenient and the battery life is stellar.